Effectiveness is not a gift you are born with. It is a daily discipline. With your action plan in hand, you are now equipped to go get the right things done.
There is a common misconception that effective leadership requires an outsized personality. But if we look at history, someone like Harry Truman had almost zero natural charisma, yet he managed to be among the most highly effective chief executives in U.S. history. That's because effectiveness isn't a personality trait. As management expert Peter F. Drucker observed over his 65-year consulting career, it is a systematic discipline. It consists of a simple 8-step framework for getting the right things done. Over the next 5 minutes, we are going to translate Drucker's theory into practice. We are going to build your personal executive action plan, step by step. To do this, you need to gather 2 things right now: a physical notebook and your current list of ongoing projects. Go ahead and pause the video until you have them in front of you. Welcome back. Because effectiveness is a learned habit, the only way to master it is through the immediate physical act of planning. Let's get to work. Look at your project list. Drucker's method requires you to filter every item through 2 specific questions: what needs to be done, and is it right for the enterprise? Be ruthless here. Cross items off your list until only one main priority remains. Spreading your attention across multiple tasks guarantees you will splinter your focus and fail to execute any well. Effective executives never juggle more than 2 major tasks. Selecting a single top priority right now is non-negotiable. Now, write down the specific desired results you expect from this priority over the next 18 months. Below that, list your restraints. Verify that your course of action is ethical, legal, and clearly aligned with your organization's core values. Next, we need a system to check your results against these expectations. Pick 2 dates on your calendar, one halfway through your 18-month timeline and one at the final deadline. Keep in mind, this written plan is a statement of intentions. Reality will shift. When new opportunities arise or the market changes, you must adapt your plan, rather than treating it like a rigid straitjacket that forces you down a failing path. A decision hasn't truly been made until your organization knows about it and someone is assigned to carry it out. Let's build a communication matrix for your priority. Draw a 4-quadrant grid. Identify exactly who is accountable, their deadline, the approvers, and who needs an FYI. It's a common mistake to only communicate downward. Ensure peers and superiors are mapped in that FYI quadrant, so information flows in all directions. Now, look closely at the specific personnel you just assigned to this matrix. We are going to run an opportunity audit. Find your absolute best talent. Take them off of solving historical problems and reallocate them toward exploiting new opportunities. Problem solving is necessary, but it merely prevents damage and protects the status quo. Intentionally staffing your best people for opportunities is the only action that produces actual growth. Your action plan relies on one incredibly scarce resource, your time, and organizations are inherently designed to waste it through aimless meetings. Open next week's calendar right now. Categorize every meeting on your schedule. Is it an announcement, a report, or a work session? If a meeting lacks a specific purpose, delete it. For the meetings you keep, establish a firm rule. Terminate them the exact second their specific purpose is achieved. Do not allow anyone to bring up unrelated matters. With your time protected, you need to establish the behavioral rules required to execute your plan. The first is a shift in mindset. Effective executives maintain ultimate responsibility, but they think and speak using we instead of I. And there is a final, overarching rule you must adopt in every interaction from this point forward. Listen first, speak last. The purged calendar generates the hours you need to focus, and a collaborative mindset generates the trust you need from your team. Together, these constraints give you the leverage to actually achieve your core priority. Take a look at the physical document you've completed. You have successfully transitioned away from reacting to daily chaos and built a targeted, strategic plan. Remember that this plan is a living document.
It will inevitably require revision as market conditions and personnel change over the next 18 months. There is one final step. Open your calendar right now and place a 15-minute hold on that first check-in date you established back in step 2. Effectiveness is not a gift you are born with. It is a daily discipline. With your action plan in hand, you are now equipped to go get the right things done.